Hello there, I'm the JRB93 and this is the second part of my FIFA 13 career mode series, my manual misadventures. In the first part I chose to manage Sheffield United. It's a team with a long, great history, but they've recently found themselves drawing down in the third tier of English football, and as I said in the last part, this is a club that doesn't belong there, and so this is a bit of a from shite to top flight deal with the current squad. Just looking at the board's set, what the board sets as our goal, and it's gain promotion. Being told that Kevin McDonald, our best player, he's a 70 overall centre mid, good to have him in the middle park. Been told that they think he'll be ready for the first competitive game of the season. They're not looking much by way of a cup run, round of 32. So clearly focus on the league. After our inquiry, after a couple of players, and Bao, Marseille just told us, he's up for sale, just shoot them an offer, whatever you like, and we put in a bid of 163,000 here. I don't know why, it's such a random, strange, I don't know, my mind boggles what was going through my head there. Espanyol tell us the same thing about Ortiz, and after our inquiry, he's up for sale, just shoot us the bid. We put one in of 157,000 again. I don't really know why I'm putting in those just random numbers for the bids, but there we are. Here we are, Bassam Ali. Last part, we approached him, free agent, without a club, currently unattached. He's accepted our contract offer. He's 23 years old, he's got a lot of pace about him. Signed a contract for 4 years on £3 a week, so that's alright, nothing too outlandish. Spurs accept our bid for Tom Carroll as well, which is £3 a week as well. So again, alright, decent players for the level. Wage isn't ridiculous by any means, and now putting them, both of them, into our starting lineup. Obviously McDonald's injured, so Carroll's going to play in a pre-season most likely, and Bassam Ali is going straight into the starting lineup as well. Improving the team bit by bit, nothing massive. Manserino, another unattached player, has accepted our approach. He's 30 years old, 2 years, but he's a 69 overall centre back, definitely going to play. And Nombese he accepts as well, £3 a week, just for the 1 year. I mean, he is 34, not going to be around for a long time, and he's probably going to be on the decline. Here we get an offer in from Millwall for 250k for Chris Porter. We don't do anything there, we stall it. We've got loads of strikers, as I said, a plethora of strikers, a huge amount, and we really do need to ship some out. Going into team management now, Manserino and Nombese, we have to decide what to do with them. And Nombese, we put him into the starting lineup in place of Dave Kitson, and we put Manserino into our starting lineup at the left side of the centre-back pairing. As a replacement for Neil Collins. Both good players, neither long-term solutions, but good players to have now when we're going for the promotion. Back to this Porter bid that we've had from Millwall. I'm going to throw a counter back at Millwall here, but not for anything much. The guy's worth, I think, 300k, but we put a counter of 268,500. Again, just weird. Don't know why I was putting in these weird numbers. Our Mbao bid has been accepted by Marseille, so offer him a contract. Nothing outlandish. We don't specify a squad role, which is going to come back to us later. Millwall accept our Porter counter as well, so 268,500 for him. Ortiz offered him a contract off camera. He declines the contract's offer after we had our bid for him accepted, because we didn't specify a squad role for him. So there's that. I don't think we go back in for him. We sent a young lad, 18-year-old Callum McFade's I got that right. It's a 48 overall. Send him out on loan to Fleetwood Town in League Two. Here we have Mbao. He rejects our contract for the same reason as Ortiz did. You know, didn't specify his squad role. So we're offering him a new one, and his squad role, set his squad rotation, because that's what his role will be at best. So yeah, but here we have a bid from Ipswich Town for Richard Cresswell. He's no spring chicken, he's 34 years old, 64 overall. They put a bid in of 140. I counter back with 160, which is what he's valued at. I think, you know, 20k. I think we can get that out of them, but in the end they do decide to reject the counter. Obviously they don't value him at 160. That's them. That's their choice. And then we received a bid for Michael Doyle, who was our captain. Put him up for sale. They want to bring some youth in and some better players, just overall, and get some money in for him. They offer 108k, valued at 200, so I hit them with another counter, just asking for the 200. It's not a huge amount. I mean, 20k here or there, even for clubs, you know, Charlton in the Championship, shouldn't hit them too hard, and they do accept that counter bid. And here we are going into our first pre-season game, just sorting out the settings here. Obviously that's part of the series, playing it all on manual. First pre-season game here. All 4 of our new signings are in the starting lineup, and we're playing against Polish side Gliwice. I think that's how you pronounce it. Not entirely sure. I looked up the pronunciation, but I hope I got it right. Probably not. But yeah, a game definitely one that's winnable, but it is pre-season. Got 4 new players in the starting lineup, so just about, you know, getting them to gel. Here we are early on. Gliwice with the ball, dispossessed by McMahon, who feeds the ball into McAllister, who's strikes the ball, puts it wide. Expect to see a lot of finishing like that in this series. It's gonna look an awful lot like that a lot of the time. And yes, out for a goal kick. Here we are. Carroll to Ali. Ali's in some good space here. He's got space to shoot. Hits it straight at the keeper, who just punches it out clear. And Gliwice clear the lines. Jean-Francois wins the ball though. Keeps it moving. McAllister plays it out to Flynn. Flynn manages to beat his man just inside the area. Puts the ball in, but it's deflected out. Blocked for the corner. So here we are, Jean-Francois taking the corner. Cleared away, no real threat, but Flynn gets that, beats the man, works himself some space to shoot, and then out to Blackman. And I don't know if that was a shot or a cross. Flynn's shot was not the best. Should have looked to put it across the keeper and put it too close to him. And then with Blackman, I could not tell you if that was a shot or an attempt to just put it into the box for a bit of confusion. A bit of very sloppy passing there from us as we enter into the second half. Not much going on in the first half. You know, very slow pace the game was being played at. But play it out to Jean-Francois, and a terrible crossfield ball there. Absolutely terrible attempt. And Gliwice frontman finds himself in a lot of space here. Yeah, played across and on a plate to gain it. I'm not gonna lie, no chance of pronouncing his name, but we are behind. I feel like the game's conspiring against me a bit at times here with the names it's throwing up at me. But yeah, just on a plate. Here we are, 90th minute, nothing happened. Being frustrated. Throw in here, absolute just desperation time. It is pre-season, but it would be good to come away drawing the match, not losing. They're trying to do too much in the area there. Comes out, Maguire launches it back in. Blackman challenges the keeper, it falls to McAllister. I don't know what happened there, but we got the goal. Maguire just launches the ball out of desperation, just sheer hope. Desperation launches that ball. Blackman challenges the keeper, and it's just a mess from Gliwice's point of view. I'd probably say it's a mess from ours as well, but at least we buried the chance. I did honestly think I was going to miss that chance with McAllister, the way my finishing had been looking, but just managed to put it in. 1-1. Exciting end to the game. Dull match in general though. Hopefully it will improve, but not much doing either from either team. But getting the equaliser, I think, is key. There it is again. Absolute howler. A nightmare for the Gliwice keeper. So 1-0 first pre-season game. Not too bad. I'm the JLB93. Thanks for watching. Cheers.